Amidst the triple threat of a failing economy, political instability, and the coronavirus pandemic, the Lebanese pound lost 80% of its value as of August, according to the Associated Press. This propelled many Lebanese nationals to invest in residential properties in a bid to safeguard their savings. Mostly residential real estate sales increased more than 50% in the first 5 months of 2020, according to Bank Audi, valuing the sector at around $3.7 billion in May. Then, this happened. One of the biggest non-nuclear explosions in human history took place at Beirut's seaport, destroying an estimated 70,000 houses, damaging 40,000 buildings, and leaving nearly 300,000 people displaced.
From those buildings, 3,400 are unoccupied. People cannot even live in them. And we have more than 80 buildings that got totally destroyed. So the scale is really big. The total estimation of the loss of the residential area is more than $5 billion.
With the government claiming a lack of funds and bailout requests extended to the IMF, local NGOs have rolled their sleeves up. Collectively, they've raised around $10 million. Many living in Beirut today have little faith in their government to rebuild the city, or make the necessary economic and political reforms to stamp out corruption and prevent rapidly spreading poverty. 26-year-old Rayan says his home and business ventures, including a restaurant, were obliterated by the explosion.
On August the 4th, everything that we own was destroyed or was damaged. My parents' house will cost us to repair it around $6,000. My house in Jaitewi will cost us around $4,000 to repair. Here will cost around $30,000.
Rayan is not giving up and wants to stay in Lebanon to rebuild the future and his community. But raw materials like glass and aluminum are difficult to come by.
Orders that used to take 1 to 2 days are now taking a week or 10 days. This is delaying our progress. The suppliers are taking advantage of the situation and they're raising their prices.
Building traders like Hussein are often at the mercy of overseas suppliers. And with increased demand at this time has come increased import charges.
Lebanon relies like 80% on the imports of the glass, mainly from USA, France and Turkey, and like 50% of the aluminum from UAE, Jordan and Egypt. After the explosion, some suppliers are raising the prices of those materials and monopolizing the market.
And yet, out of the rubble, romance has risen, with Rayan proposing to his long-term girlfriend Luciana just days after Beirut's explosion, with the immortal words, "Will you rebuild the future with me?"